Welcome to Wide World of News. I'm Mark Halperin here with 8 Donald Trump 2020 voters from around the country. Want to get their views on 3 leading Republicans, potential 2024 presidential candidates. Folks, in a world where Donald Trump isn't running for president, these 3 are people who are talked about as potential candidates. So I want to get your views of them. They are Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, Nikki Haley, the former UN ambassador and governor of South Carolina, and Mike Pence, the former vice president. So folks, here we go. I'll give you the trait, and then I'll ask by show of hands. First, strong leader amongst Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and Mike Pence. Who do you see as the strongest leader? First, let me ask you, Ron DeSantis. Raise your hand if you think Ron DeSantis is the strongest leader of the group. That's all of you, so we don't need to ask about the other 2. That saves us some time. All right, here we go. Second trait, cares about people like you. Who cares about people like you? Who best exemplifies that for you? First, who thinks Ron DeSantis best exemplifies, cares about people like you? All right, raise your hand, hold them up, keep them up. All right, that's everybody, right? Everybody except for Cindy. Cindy, who would you say?
Pence.
Pence, okay. Who is charismatic? Who is most charismatic in that group? Raise your hand if you think Ron DeSantis is the most charismatic.
I think so.
Okay, that's everybody, so we don't need to vote more. Okay, shares your values. Raise your hand who you think most shares your values. Ron DeSantis, first choice. Shares your values. All right, that's everybody. That's everybody but Melvin. Melvin, who would you say most shares your values?
I would say Mike Pence.
Mike Pence. Okay.
Because of his deeply devout Christian walk.
If they were president, who would be toughest on China? Who would be toughest on China? Raise your hand if you think Ron DeSantis would be toughest on China. Raise your hand. All right, that is everybody. All right, so I don't need to ask that one again. I think I know what the answer to this one's going to be, but of the 3, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and Mike Pence, who is most like Donald Trump as a political leader? Who is most like Donald Trump? Raise your hand if your answer is Ron DeSantis is most like Donald Trump.
Definitely.
All right, that's everybody.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask this last question and go around and ask you to give me a name. If Donald Trump doesn't seek the Republican nomination in 2024, who right now is your first choice to be the nominee of the Republican Party? Cindy.
DeSantis, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Betsy.
DeSantis.
Okay. Medina.
DeSantis, but I'd rather have Trump.
Okay. Understood. Allegra.
Can we choose one other than DeSantis? How about Tom Cotton?
Anybody you want? Tom Cotton. Okay. Melvin.
DeSantis, if Trump does.
Just to be clear, you can choose anybody but Trump, not just the 3 we've been talking about. Janet.
DeSantis.
Okay. Cecilia.
DeSantis.
Okay. And Adolfo.
DeSantis.
All right. Once again, another week, another pretty hefty round of support for the governor of Florida. Thank you all for participating and thank you all for watching. We'll see you again soon right here on Wide World of News.